The next one is our bed build. Andy, why don't, if you don't mind, you come and share what you, because you've had direct conversation with Mike, and then anything else that I can fill the gaps, I'll be happy to help you with. I'm gonna get my coffee.
Okay, yes. I guess it's been about a week ago, Mike Perkins and I had a chance to meet. He came by and looked at the facility, and he was pretty excited about it. We've got a big parking lot, so we kind of talked about what he would need, and we'll have plenty of room to do everything that he needs. He's self-sufficient, has his own generators. He's got, I guess the easiest way to say it is that most of the work that is going to be done is sanding boards. So they've got some people they'll cut the boards up, which they're kind of, that's one of his concerns is who's operating the saws, so that nobody comes away with missing a pinky or something. So, which I understand. So yeah, he's, I think that particular part of it, I think everything's a go and everything will work. And I think I've got, because that's the weekend I'll be gone to Pets. I've got one of my other managers who sounded pretty excited about maybe being a part of it. So he'll stick around and make sure we have access to restrooms and that kind of stuff. So it sounded like it was going to be a 8-ish start, and he thought they'd be done by 1.
Cool.
So
how about the deliveries?
at that point, that's when they put the deliveries together and then take them out. So the building goes through the process. He thought they'd be done around 12:30 with the builds, putting everything together, and then they start getting everything ready to go, take them to the people. So if you're going to be, want to be a part of that part of the process, it'll be a full day. If you want to be a part of the build and you want to be a part of the delivery, it's an all-day thing. So if you want to be a part of, and I'm not sure how Mike will want to set that up, if you want to be just part of the deliveries, then I would suggest showing up a little bit later, not be there early to be there part of the build.
Yeah, so we'll get more information, and I know you need to do Ryle too, so that I'll whatever you want to do. So what's happening right now is Sleep in Heavenly Peace, the organization that's putting this on with helping us. We're not the only group that's supporting this initiative for the Hill Country. So we have the Highland Lakes Crisis Network. Kevin Nauman's group they're bringing volunteers. We've got the Noon Club. They're going to be presenting to them this week, I believe, to get them fired up. And I've already been talking to them anyway. We got an email this week from somebody who's talking to Kiwanis that are going to be bringing folks. So we need 50 to 100 volunteers. So you can't have too many volunteers. And Gil's going to walk us through how to sign up to participate in the event. Say it again.
I said if you signed up, it gives good instruction.
Awesome.
So beginning at our main web page, which is this, got this big blue button up here. I hope it's obvious enough that anybody can find it. Members use this button. The public will use the guest button. And if you are not already logged into the website, it will prompt you to do so. Now, some of you have not logged into Club Runner for a long time. If you are having trouble getting in, there's a password reset option. If you're still having trouble, you can contact me. If you're still having trouble, just tell me you're coming and I'll register you. It's simple. Mine says unregister me because I've already registered. But this will say register me, and then you'll get a prompt where you can register a guest. I registered Jennifer. I hope she didn't mind. We'll find out later. But it's an easy process. Now, I'm going to send out the link for the public registration here. so that if you have somebody that you think might enjoy participating, they can click on that link, get here and register themselves. When you get to the registration page, there's a place to put in a comment so that, for instance, if you would like to be part of the delivery team, just make a note there. If you have a time constraint, I can't get there till 10, or I have to be gone by 10 or 11 or something like that, just put a comment in there. Becky really needs, if you're going to come, to have you register. That way we know how many we have, we know who to depend on. Certainly, if you think you're going to be out of town, and I thought I was going to be, now I'm going to be here. I would not have registered at the last minute, find out, yeah, I can be here. Certainly go ahead and show up, but hopefully pre-register. And that's all there is to that process.
Melissa, do you have a question?
Well, or more of a comment, I guess, and I don't know if we've already done this, but would it be worthwhile to reach out to the area high schools for
They're
kids that are-
coming.
Okay.
Yeah, so the high school, there's a name for that program at the high school. It's not life skills, but it's like they're getting life skills to go do VOTEC. Kind of And the guy who's in charge of it, I've forgotten his name, but say it again.
Leonard Binghouse.
Mr. Vinghouse, he was part of a planning group, so he is bringing about 18 kids, he believes, so from Marble Falls. But I would love to Burnett, Llano. I mean, I keep reminding everybody that we are a large region and we're not, Marble Falls centric. So we need to make sure there the needs for all of our criminal district, because this is really building beds for our children, primarily in CPS. But if you know of anybody who has children who are not sleeping in a bed, just go to the Sleep in Heavenly Peace website and apply for a bed. Nobody gets turned down. So we want to be able to deliver all of these beds the day we make them. If not, we have a place to store them. The crisis network is going to store them. So there's twofold here for us as members. Bring in other volunteers, sign up and come yourself, and help identify the needs in our community if you know of children that need a bed.
And is it correct that the Highland Lakes Crisis Network, of course, is huge, has a lot of churches built into it, and they're going to be soliciting
Yes.
volunteers. It's not all on us, but I think what we'd like to do is get people to volunteer as part of Daybreak.
Yep.
And we'll probably get an interesting member out of that or two.
I think this is we do great work with the things we do in our service, but this is something that's tangible and it's an immediate feedback for us to get there, network with the community and have a positive outcome. All right, if y'all want to stand up and join me in the four-way test. Four-way test of the things we
Think, say, or do, is it true,
is it
fair to all concerned,
will
will
it
build goodwill and better friendships,
and
will be beneficial to all concerned.
concerned?